The hidden power of specialization. Why generalists feel tired all the time. If your business feels scattered, if your team feels stretched, if you feel like you're constantly context switching between completely different types of support, that's not random. That's structure. I want you to picture your week. Monday morning, you're reviewing a psychosocial participant file. Midday, you're dealing with a high-intensity physical care incident. Tuesday, you're onboarding a child in early intervention. Wednesday, you're fielding a SIL crisis. Thursday, you're adjusting a community access roster. And Friday, you're responding to a coordinator about a behaviour support plan. By Sunday evening, your brain feels foggy. Not because you're incapable, because you're carrying too many identities. Generalist businesses don't look chaotic from the outside. They look busy, capable, flexible, but internally, they feel like 20 browser tabs open at once. You might be thinking, but we have to take what we can get. There aren't enough referrals to be picky. If we narrow, we'll shrink. That fear is common, and it makes sense. But what if I told you that the tiredness you feel is not from growth, it's from dilution? Let me tell you a story. A provider came to me last year. Revenue was fine. Staff count was growing. Clients were coming in, but she looked exhausted. Her words were, "I feel like I'm good at everything and exceptional at nothing." Her team mirrored that. They weren't incompetent, they were overwhelmed. Different participant types, different training needs, different compliance requirements, different referral networks. It wasn't a workload problem. It was a focus problem. It's about stabilizing. When you try to be everything, you feel stretched. When you decide who you are not, everything tightens into clarity, and clarity feels steady. Specialization does 3 structural things. It reduces operational complexity. It strengthens referral positioning. It improves margin predictability. When you specialize, your training becomes standardized. Documentation becomes streamlined. Recruitment becomes aligned. Marketing becomes clear. And audits become simpler. Generalists build wide systems. Specialists build deep systems. Wide systems cost more energy to maintain. Deep systems compound. This is not philosophy, it's mechanics. Here's what being a generalist actually costs you. It creates a complexity tax. Different participant categories mean different compliance frameworks, different supervision needs, different behavior risks, different documentation expectations. Your admin load multiplies. Your management bandwidth shrinks. Your team never feels mastery. And mastery is what creates confidence. Without mastery, staff operate cautiously. Caution slows efficiency. Slow efficiency reduces margin. Reduced margin increases pressure. Pressure increases turnover. Turnover increases instability. Instability erodes authority. And authority is what attracts better referrals. Do you see the cycle? You might feel it physically, that constant low-level tightness in your chest when a new referral comes in. Not excitement, tension, because you don't know if it fits. When you specialize, referrals feel different. They feel aligned. They feel expected. They feel familiar. Generalists chase. Specialists attract. Chasing is exhausting. So what does specialization actually look like? It does not mean turning away 80% of your revenue overnight. It means identifying your strongest service line. Not the loudest, not the most urgent, the strongest. Where do we feel most confident? Where do staff perform best? Where are incidents slower? Where is documentation cleanest? Where are margins healthiest? That pattern is your signal. Once identified, you deepen there. Refine training, strengthen language, build referral relationships specifically in that space. Document outcomes rigorously. Become known for that capability. Authority is built through repetition. When coordinators think of a specific participant type, your name should surface automatically. That only happens when your positioning is clear. Clarity attracts confidence. Confidence attracts referrals, and referrals attract alignment. Alignment reduces stress, and stress reduction improves leadership. And that is how specialization stabilizes you. It's not narrowing, it is concentrating power. So here is your single move. Define your niche in one sentence. Not vague, not broad, specific. We specialize in. Complete it clearly. Then sit with it. Does it feel relieving or does it feel scary? If it feels relieving, you've found direction. And if it feels scary, that's normal. Growth requires contraction before expansion. Imagine 12 months from now, your team is confident, your referral stream is predictable, your audits feel clean, your marketing is simple, your leadership feels steady. That is what focus creates. If this resonated, hit subscribe because we build depth here, not noise.